Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Shemilori Priscilla, and on this channel I share content focused on personal development, healthy lifestyle, faith-based, especially for women who want to become better versions of themselves. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So today's video is a very special one because I'll be designing my prayer board. And when I was showing you guys about my gratitude jar, I told you guys about that. I told you guys I'm going to be designing my prayer board, and I'm going to take you guys along how I'm doing that. But before we go into that, I'll be talking about prayer. I'm designing my prayer board. So I'll tell you guys something small about prayer, what I'm learning about prayer. I'm learning that prayer is communication. It's just you talking to your friend, you talking to your father, you talking to the one who created you. So I'm learning that prayer is communication, you talking to God, and He's also talking to you. You listening to Him, and He's also listening to you, because communication is between two people, two or more people, and there should be response, right? Yes. So that's also how prayer is. I'm also learning that I shouldn't always go to God aggressively. There are times for intense prayer that you have to go to God. You are so worried about a lot of things. You have to go to Him in aggressive prayer. But I'm also learning that it's not always every time that you have to go to Him aggressively. There are days where you just tell Him about your day. You are so happy. Tell Him, God, I'm so happy. I'm so joyous. This thing is happening to me. I just got this. And it's not always where you just got something, like maybe I just got a scholarship, or maybe I just got my visa to Canada. It's not always every time like that. Oh, I woke up at 5 a.m. today, and normally I used to wake up by 6 a.m. but I woke up earlier today. I'm so happy that I woke up earlier today. It's something you can talk to Him about. Maybe your day went so well and you just wanted to just share with Him, and just go to Him, God, this, and He's so happy to listen to you. It's going to even tell you that, oh, you know that this thing actually happened because of this, that one happened because of this. So it's a communication between you and God. You have to talk to Him like a friend, talk to Him as a friend, go to Him like He's your father. It's literally your father. So I'm learning that I don't have to always go to Him aggressively. I want to share a personal experience with you guys. Yeah. The personal experience. So when I was in my first year of undergraduate at KNUST, and we normally have early classes when I was in my first year, and I realized that I may not really spend time with God because of the early class. By the time I'm back, I am tired, I want to sleep, and before I know it, it's evening. I have to study. Before I know it, I didn't actually spend any time with God. So I decided that I have to find a way to put in God. In everything you do, you have to fix God has to be in everything. So what I did was that I take a bus when I'm going to class. When I'm coming back, I won't take any bus. I'm going to work. So when I'm working, I plug in my earpiece and I pray. I listen to songs and I pray. I talk to Him. God, this is what I'm facing. God, this is what is happening. God, I'm happy about this. God, this is this. And I pray to Him, and I feel so excited actually doing that. And later on, I think when I was in second year, my third year, some of the alumni for Noobs KNUST, they came for a particular gathering, and they were talking to the students then. And they were like, when you graduate, you might not really have a lot of time. So you have to make sure that you create time for God in those little ways. And they were giving an example that in creating time for God is that for them, when they go to work, maybe there are 10 minutes for them to go to use the washroom, they pray. I'm like, oh my goodness, just remind me that, oh my God, this is what I normally do when I was in first year. When I'm coming back from class, I actually pray and I talk to God. If you are someone with a very busy schedule, if you are a working class mom, you are a 9 to 5, you are a business owner, you are so packed up, we not always have a particular time that, okay, this is a time I have for God. It's necessary for you to have that time for God, but you can always create those little time, 15 minutes while I'm cooking, I'm listening to a song and I'm praying. As I'm bathing my child, I'm praying. It's not always easy, but you just have to make sure that you create time for God even in those little small ways. I hope you guys get me. And we have talked about we talking to God, we talking to Him in different ways, like a friend, like talking to my daddy. And I'm learning that God speaks to us in so many ways. He speaks to us through the Bible. He speaks to us maybe through people, through dreams, through the Holy Spirit. You often say, I feel led. The Holy Spirit told me this. I saw this. And some people, it's actually visions that they just see it like maybe a flash. And before they know it, it's something that's this in the future. So God speaks to us through different ways, and I'm learning to be attentive, because let's say you talk too much and He wants to speak to you at that particular time, but you are not attentive. Like he's using people. Someone is telling you, oh, let's go and do this, but you don't mind the person. You're like, stay continue gossiping, stay continue gisting. You know how the gist is sweet, but like if you're attentive to Him, you know that, oh, He's telling you to stop, don't talk again, it's okay. So I'm learning to be attentive to Him. So back to my prayer board, I'll be using different envelopes. You guys, I told myself that I'm going to buy envelope, but I couldn't get. Today is Sunday, and I was like, when I'm coming back from church, I'm just going to branch and just get the envelope, because I will have been procrastinating, and it's not a good thing to procrastinate though. And I forgot. As a DIY queen that I am, if you don't know, DIY is do it yourself. I decided to make envelopes myself. You guys shouldn't laugh at me. I made envelopes myself. Yeah, I make it myself. And I have my board here too. So each of the envelopes is I'm going to be attaching each of the envelopes to my board. Yeah, I'll be attaching them. And each of them is going to be I have different categories for the envelopes. One is my spiritual life and my work with God. Another is my friends and family. Another is my career. Another is my finances. And the last one is answered prayers. Yes, because I have to pick them from each of them and put them in my answered prayers. So come with me as I do that. So I have my prayers. I wrote them down here. I was supposed to use sticky notes, but I decided to use this. So the first on the list is I'm going to be dropping is career / future. So I'll be dropping it here. So I'm dropping it. Yeah. And that's just it. So simple. Just like that. So to the big review. How is it? What do you guys think? So this is my prayer board 2026. I'm afraid over this board. Personally, this is February. Yes, I'm filming this in February. I'm sure that it's going to go live by March though. And so it's really a challenge. So I already had my plan for the year, and some of the things that I want God to do, I already wrote them down at the beginning of the year, even before this year. I think around December, I did review of 2025, and I wrote down my goals. I wrote down things I want God to do for me, and I also ask Him what He wants to do for me. Yeah. So I already prayed on the board. I already prayed on my prayer points. Yes, I already prayed on there. And this is my board. I'm so proud of myself. I made the envelope. I made the board. I will tell you guys how I made the board, but let's leave it that way. So this is spiritual, or my work with God, finances. This is a career, future, friends and family. I have to pray for my friends and family. Say, love your neighbor as yourself. And my friends, I have to love them and pray for them. Answered prayers, because I'm not just going to pray and not expecting God to answer. God is going to answer. So when He answers, I'll be picking them from here, dropping them. I'll be dropping them here. And I know He's going to answer all my prayers. Yes, with God, all things are possible. Some that I don't know where exactly to place them, since they are for future also. I'm still going to drop them here. So that is it. What did I think about my prayer board? My prayer board. I'm going to be praying every day, almost every day, over this board. Yes. Remember that prayer doesn't always have to be perfect or complicated. It's just about your sincerity and you just coming to God and talking to Him. This video has inspired you in any way? This year is still early, February, March, April. You can still be intentional about your prayer life with God. However your prayer life looks right now, give yourself grace and keep showing up. It's never too late to be intentional about God. God meets us right where we are. He's a father to us and He's always ready to embrace us. So, always go to Him. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe and share. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you guys in my next video. Bye.